Hello, this is another video for M.E.R.C.S 2nd edition, and in this one we're going to look at Kemvar, the stealthy people from South Africa. No, South America, sorry. South Africa's another faction. Well, Africa in general. So, yeah, these are from South America, pretty much in charge of energy in the M.E.R.C.S universe. Kind of working towards solar energy, I suppose. So, corporate traits, active camouflage. Kemvar is always considered to be at one higher tier of cover than position, as long as their armour hasn't failed. I don't see why this isn't worded simpler. It just means, as long as their armour ain't broke, they always count as in weak cover, so it's always +1 to hit them. And if they are in cover, it's +3 to hit them, unless their armour broke. Closed systems. Kemvar ignore the blind and toxin status effects. In addition, the attack roll penalties from smoke status effect is ignored. This just means blind from flashbangs and the like, don't bother them. And toxin from toxin grenades in the nuke, don't bother them. And they can just stand near smoke, or if people's in smoke, won't bother them. So, let's get on to the models. Starting with the leader. Initiative modifier of 0, reaction of 7, courage of 3, movement of 2, 3 blood, 2 armour, 6 arm failure, 6 interact, semi-auto. 2 attacks, needing 6s, strength 2, short, medium, long range, can't shoot at base range, attack and move, +2 to hit, -1 FN, -1 movement if you want to move and shoot. Sword, base and short range, which has got a bit of range on it actually. 1 attack, strength of 2, used to be strength 3. Melee 2, penetrate 1, melee 2 just increases the dice rolls in melee by 2. Penetrate 1 means if the attack with the sword hits, your opponent's arm failure check is at +1. So it'd be a bit harder to do. So, inspiring. All team members in short range, including the M.E.R.C., may reroll 1 attack d10. It used to be leadership like everyone else, but inspiring, a little bit different, but not bad, not bad. Probably for this faction, leadership would have been better, but you know, inspiring's alright. Brawler, this M.E.R.C. increases melee weapon strength by 1. This is applied. That's why it used to be strength 3, not strength 2, but most swords are strength 1. So, whatever. It does what it needs to. Does what it needs to. So, coming on to the next guy, the Monkey Wrench, which has been improved a little bit because he used to be the dull guy of the family. Initiative modifier of 1, reaction of 5, courage of 5, movement of 2, 3 blood, 2 armour, 7 arm failure, 4 interact, semi-auto. Basically same as the leaders, except it's got melee 1 and universal 1. It can be used in melee weapon, which is 1 attack, strength 1, if I remember correctly. Yep, 1 attack, strength 1. Melee 1 just means you get +1 to your attack rolls if you use it in melee. Repair kit, it's got 3 of them, base range, so you need to be within base of someone to use it. Repair means you just automatically repair someone's armour as the model's activation. You can use it on yourself obviously, but it's just used on friendlies. Personal abilities, climb. This may move 1 level, ER2, at no movement cost. So effectively means you just move up one. Well, it just effectively says that right there. Height makes right. If this M.E.R.C. attacks from elevated position, increases weapon strength by 1. This would mean it's a 2-shot strength 3 weapon, which is pretty good. My throat's a bit sore, I do apologise. So, coming on to next with the demo. Initiative modifier 1, reaction of 5, courage of 5, 2 blood, 2 armour. 3 blood, 2 armour, 2 movement even. I do know words, I can get them out of my mouth. 7 arm failure, which a lot of these got pretty bad armor failures. 6 interact. Semi-auto, same as the monkey wrench, no different. It's also got worm grenades, 3 of them, because of the grenades, they're consumable. Base, short, medium and long range, it's 3 card lengths, not infinite range. 1 attack, needing 4, strength of 2. You do actually need to hit people with these. The strength 2 is only when you're facing U.S.C.R. Because it effectively has no weapon strength, it just does 1 blood if it hits you. That's pretty much it. And melee, really. This M.E.R.C. increases weapons melee attack roll by 1. Well, I suppose if you use it in base range, it counts as a melee attack. So yeah, okay. Strong arm. This M.E.R.C. has an extended throw. This is applied, so that's why it's 3 card lengths rather than 2. Hard-hearted. If attacking a target in no cover, this M.E.R.C. gains an additional attack D10. So 3 strength 2 attacks. Nothing to sniff about. That is pretty powerful, I do have to say. The monkey wrench and the demo have got little improvements which they desperately needed. Coming on to one of the heavy stars of the show, the assassin. Initiative mod of 5-2, reaction of 7, courage of 4, 3 movement, 3 blood, 1 armour, 6 arm failure, 9 interact. So his kit has got an energy knife, 1 attack, strength 2, base range, because it's a knife, it's a melee weapon obviously. Melee 3, penetrate 2. Melee 3 plus 3 to dice rolls when in melee combat, and penetrate 2 plus 2 to the enemy's arm failure roll if this attack hits. Pistol, base short range, so just within 1 card length. 1 attack, needing 4s, strength 1. It's just a pistol. Charge, this M.E.R.C. may perform a melee attack after a move at no penalty. Usually it's plus 3, plus 3 to hit if you move straight in. But with this guy, you just attack as normal. In this case, with this guy, it's plus 3. It's minus 3 to hit someone, so you might auto hit. This weapon strength increased by 1. This attack does 2 blood. So yeah, when the assassin first moves into melee combat, he's at strength 3, doing 2 damage with 1 attack. A counter strike. This M.E.R.C. gains 1 immediate melee attack if hit in melee combat. This, I'm pretty sure, does not work with charge. You're effectively hitting someone at strength 2 if you're not getting in there. The assassin's made slightly better with counter attack. Apart from that, he's always been a hugely powerful glass cannon. If his arm's broken, you might as well stop using him altogether, because he ain't getting out of there. Next one, the heavy. Initiative mod 5-2, reaction of 4, courage of 6, movement of 2, 3 blood, 2 armour, 7 arm failure, 8 interact. So his only kit, semi-auto, full auto, sorry. Short, medium, long range, 4 attacks, needing 8, strength 3, set and rip, melee 1, template, universal. Universal, same as the monkey wrench and the demos. How it works is he's got two of these like that, so you can split it, one going that way, one going the other way, and then it'd be 2 attacks on one, 2 attacks on the other, or you can put them together to do 4 attacks, which is pretty powerful. Set and rip means you have to stand still if you want to set and rip, and then every turn after you've set and rip, you're -1 offense, so we need 7s rather than 8s. However, you can't turn, you can't move whatsoever, and you can't even snap to cover while you're set. R for cover, if this M.E.R.C. is in base range of cover, is considered to be in weak cover, so he's just effectively running back really quickly and hopping into cover, then hopping out again just to shoot someone. Heroic, this merc increases up all his dice rolls by 1 at medium or long range from his team members. This just means if he's not really close to anyone, excuse me, my throat is a bit sore. That's better. That just means he's a bit better if he's away from people. Coming on to the sniper, really tactical model this. Initiative modifier 1, courage of 5, reaction of 5, courage of 6, 3 movement, 3 blood, 1 armour, 5 armor failure, 7 interact. So we've got single shots, 1 attack, needing 2s, strength 1, which really should be strength 2, but whatever. Medium long range, can't use it at short on base range because it's a sniper rifle, or really should be. Strength should be a strength 2 sniper rifle, but hey, that's just me. Load, aim, mode. Load just means you have to wait a turn to fire the single shot version. Aim means you're -2 FN, but I'll get on to why it's a bit different for this one. And mode means you can fire repulse tags, which we'll get on to in a minute. Pistol, same as the assassin's pistol, except it's got aim on it, which I don't see why the assassin's pistol hasn't got aim on it, but hey ho. So yeah, mode repulsor. This merc may use a different ammo type when firing this weapon. This ammo type may be used even if this weapon is currently using a load. So yeah, if you use a single shot on one turn, you can use a repulsor tag on the turn after, and the turn after that, so on and so forth. Repulsor, if this attack is successful, the target places 1 repulsor token on his card. If multiple targets have repulsor tokens on them, they cannot be in short range of each other and may suffer from force 1. Force 1 means you have to move 1 card length away. So if someone's there and another target's there and he's got a repulsor tag on him, if this one gets a repulsor tag on him, they have to move that way. This could mean you could force them off a building and fall to their doom. Marksman, this merc is a constant state of aim. This is applied, so you don't have to wait 2 turns to fire this weapon. This just means you need 2 to hit. Quick, this merc is not involved in simultaneous actions. He's always considered, well, she, I think, is always acts first in situations with mercs in the same initiative and reaction. If there's multiple models with quick, then you'd have to roll for initiative as normal, and then both models who've got quick, if they've got different initiative rolls, then you know they go as normal. So there you go with the sniper. Not bad, very tactical indeed, especially with the repulsor tags. So coming on to the 7th for 1st edition, and well, part of the Recon main box, well, one of them. Initiative modifier of 0, reaction of 6, movement, courage of 3, movement of 3, blood of 3, armour of 1, armour failure of 5, I had a brain freeze there, interact of 7. Got kinetic fist, which the melee weapons, that's why it's only got base. 1 attack, melee, 1 kinetic pulse, so increases attack rolls by 1. Kinetic pulse, so depends on movement, so if you move no card length to 1 card length, it's -2 to your opponent's arm failure roll. So +2 to actually pass your armor failure check on your opponents. Status effects 0 and no strength. But if you move 2 to 3 card lengths, it's -5 to armor failure roll, so it's +5 to actually pass it. Strength 1 and force 1, so you can push people off their buildings if you get there. It's knocked back 1 card length, as it says there. Contortionist for personal abilities. This M.E.R.C. may move through other M.E.R.C.s as long as she doesn't end her movement in their inhabited space. It just means can move through people. Fighter, this M.E.R.C. may perform a melee attack after a move at no penalty. Same with the assassin. Increase the weapon attack roll by 2. This just means when you first move into melee with this model, it's -2 to hit, but on other turns it's -1. Shock Trooper's pretty good at breaking armour, what you need. It used to be in 1st edition where if you move 3 card lengths, the armour is broke, but it's been rectified and it's made it better for it. So coming on to, I've got 3 left, yeah. Coming on to the new guys. The Engineer. Initiative modifier of 0, reaction of 4, courage of 7, movement of 3, blood of 3, armour of 2, armour failure of 7, interact of 3. So semi-auto. Same as everyone else on this faction, except it can't be used as a melee weapon. It's also got a door hammer. Can use multiple door hammers because, you know, it's not going to break. Can be used as a melee weapon. 1 attack, strength 1. Considering it's a big block of, I don't know, steel or iron or concrete or something, I'd have thought it'd be strength 2, but hey ho. Breach, act 1, melee 1, melee 1, you know, same as anyone who's got melee 1. So act 1, if the breach action is successful, this M.E.R.C. gains an additional activation at initiative 1. Ignore this effect if the M.E.R.C.'s first initiative activation was on a 1. Which we'll get onto in a minute. Breach, this M.E.R.C. produces a breach token which is about that big. Over cover in base range of this M.E.R.C., if the breach token meets or exceeds the cover width, it is a success. Basically, if it ain't covering something this big, not doing it. And then you get to act at initiative 1. Be careful, be very careful. If this M.E.R.C. is in the skirmish, he adds 1 no trap token to the trap supply, and team members in short range decrease their trap rolls by 2. The trap supply thing is a pointless idea. I won't bother with it. I'd just go onto the table for traps when against Texco and then apply the bonus. Speedy, this M.E.R.C. has 1 additional movement point. This is applied. That's why it's movement 3 rather than movement 2. So Engineer, not a bad one. Not a bad one. Going on to the Spy. Initiative modifier of 1, reaction of 5, courage of 3, movement of 3, blood of 3, armour of 1, armour failure of 4, interact of 4. So, got machine pistol, 2 attacks needing 5, strength 1, short medium range. Can shoot in melee if you want. Attack and move. Increase the decrease the movement by 1 and increase the FN by 1. It used to be increase the FN by 2, not really. Oh well. Blade, 1 attack needing, well, it's a melee weapon, so you go on your opponent's reaction. Strength 1, base because it's a melee weapon. Melee 1, M.E.R.C.S. So we'll go on to the back. M.E.R.C.S, if this attack is successful, the target's armour is ignored. So automatically does 1 blood on anyone except the U.S.C.R. because of their dense corporate trait. Melee 1 just increase the dice roll by 1 while in melee. Personal abilities, Communicator, once per skirmish, so once per game. This M.E.R.C. may select 1 team member in line of sight to grant them another activation at initiative 2, which can be really useful. So Act 2 just means someone acts at initiative 2, and it's useless if they acted at initiative 2. Flesh Wound, this M.E.R.C. ignores the first blood taken per skirmish or gaming, means the same thing, which again can be really powerful. So I can see the Spy being a late game power play. I really can. So finally, coming on to the booster, which for this faction, I can actually see being a good thing. Initiative modifier of 0, courage of 6, sorry, reaction of 6, courage of 2, 2 movement, 3 blood, 2 armour, 7 armour failure, 9 interact. Yeah. Single shot weapon, so medium long range, kind of a mini sniper rifle I suppose. One attack needing 3, strength 2. Could have swapped that with the sniper's rifle, that would have made more sense. Enhancers, got 4 of them, base range, so you have to be within base range of someone to use it on friendlies. Boosted 3, adrenaline 1. So boosted 3, it works for, yeah, that should be boosted 2 because that's obviously a typo. Adrenaline 1 increases courage rolls by 1, reaction rolls by 1, increases attack rolls or decreases FN depending on how you think of it by 1. Or I suppose you could read that as it works for 3 turns because it's only modifying the scores by 1 and most other boosters modify the scores by 2. So you get it for longer, I suppose. Attack and move. Oh, single shot with attack and move. Well. Very strange weapon. Decreasing movement point by 1 and increases FN by 2. So you need 5s if you move and shoot. So you know. Vault, this merc may move over ER1 cover, 1 base wide at new movement point cost. Just basically jumping over a knee-high wall, or is it a waist-high wall? Someone who's played Gears of War recently, comment below. It just moves over that pretty well. So if it's there and the cover's like there, you could get over that 1 card length. I'll just show you. Like that, he'd just go like that. That don't count as moving. For him at least. Hip shot, this merc reduces the firing number by 1. This is applied. That's why the FN is a 3 rather than a 4. So yeah, the Kemvar haven't been vastly improved, but what improvements they have got have made them much sneakier. A lot more tactical offerings, I suppose you could call it. But they are a really good faction. Really good faction. A good starter faction. I would highly recommend them. Obviously you need to keep them in cover, otherwise they are pretty much dead in the water. So that's it for that video. Goodbye for now.